posting another video for today because we were out on our RGs earlier and we kind of went off into that area over there. You can kind of see on the mini map it's like a hazard area, just to kind of explore, and we died because we overheated. We weren't paying attention to our health, so we got some grapples and some parachutes and went in and we rescued our RGs. So we're coming back. We've got these chairs set up, one there and one there, where we were trying out fishing just to see what it was all about on here, because we didn't really know. We were getting all kinds of materials and stuff. So we're flying back with the RGs, and I land right there where that beaver dam is, and my tribe mate was over there, and next thing I know, I get picked. I get flown way up to the top of that obelisk and dropped dead. My brother, my tribe mate, saw a pterodactyl, a pterodon flying around. He said, "I think there's somebody on it." I said, "Well, I definitely got picked. I thought it was him." And he said, "No, it wasn't me. It had to be the pterodon." So it flies down and it picks him and does the same thing. We had our RGs on passive, and because they're low level and we didn't want them to get killed. So we get on them, we have them following each other. We fly up to about that cliff, and we got off for a second. Got off of them, let him get stamina, and fed him some meat and stuff and healed him up. Well, he landed behind that rock, so we went to try to pick him, and we missed, and he jumped back on his pterodon, and he flew over this bridge and kept picking us. Right, we didn't spawn at our base. We spawned at a random spawn, so he couldn't actually find the base because the generator wasn't on. So we one of us spawned at the base and kicked on the generator. The other one did random spawns and kept trying to lead the RGs away and try to lead him away from the base. Well, he ended up flying too close to the base, and the generator, or the turret, sent the warning, and he stopped, and he got killed. Well, next thing we know, he gets back, he respawns, he gets on his pterodon, and he flies right up above this bridge where you see that enforcer hanging. And then another pterodon with an RG flies over. We're like, that's kind of weird. And they're just kind of hovering there. And then they all fly off, and they flew. They kind of did like a loop, but they flew back here and then looped back around somewhere over underneath that archway. So we thought, okay, maybe they're gone. Maybe they were just messing with us. It was just one guy, but then he had 3 tames, which we thought was weird. So we go back. We're at the base. They killed my brother's RG before they left, and which it's not there anymore, but the bag was like way up there in the air. So we spent like 10-15 minutes trying to get the bag and couldn't get it because we were trying to get the saddle back, because the Argentavis saddles actually are a good bit of material. So my brother comes back. We give up. I set my RG down. And oh, no. Leave me alone. I'm trying to do a video. Do that now. Anyways, I set my RG down. And my brother goes inside the base. See, we've been spawning at Sanctuary West. My brother goes inside the base. We have the generator running. I said, okay, I'm going to go. And I don't know why it keeps spawning me over here. It usually spawns me like right beside our base. Let's see, where's the waterfall? Oh, right there we go. I'm going to go in there. I said, we've got all kinds of material in the smithy and in the fabricator. I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch of gas and bullets, because I'm going to get off as well, because we've been on, most of the day kind of exploring and playing around and taming those RGs. And I said, I'm going to get off as well. I'll make some more bullets and make more gas. That way, if they do come back, turrets won't run out of bullets and the generator won't run out of gas, and we should be able to defend the base fairly well. And he says, okay. So he turns his game off. I'm sitting on my RG right where that raptor killed me. And I'll show you from up top this time so the raptor doesn't get me. So I'm sitting there, and I notice out of the corner of my eye, a guy in all flak kind of crouched down, creeping around the corner with C4 in his hand. And I was like, oh no, they're back. and I didn't want to lose my RG, so I flew from, well, I ran out of stamina. Flew from the green beacon, which is right there where that raptor's eating my body. I flew up onto that landing. They came from the path over here. They snuck around the building, the back of the building, and the turret was facing the raptor. I did not have a second turret up yet because that's what we were going to do today, and we just kind of got lost playing Ark and didn't get the turret up. So right there, I flew up top, and I hear a kaboom. And I said, oh no, they're raiding the base. Let me see if I can go down there and pick him. Well, he had a buddy with him. There were two of them. One of the guys was low level. The other guy was just barely higher than me. So they're in all flak to C4, and they had weapons. And we had nothing because we had already died trying to get back our RGs, and then we died when we got them back. So let's chase it down. Always something. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to try and get there. Oh, let's to the base. Maybe. No, I'm going to have to get rid of this raptor to show you the base. I flew my RG back down, and I landed it where I was standing at, up on that wall. And I thought, okay, I'll land it over there. They won't attack it, and if they do attack it, the turrets will melt. And sure enough, they attacked my RG, and they killed the RG, but they were killed in the process of killing the RG. So I loot their bodies. I get inside our, like, we don't have vaults yet. We still have the big storage bins because we really didn't need that much of space for a vault. And we really didn't have the resources to build a vault yet because we're still building like our main base. That was just kind of like our starter base because we've only been playing a little bit during the day here on Extinction because we just got on Extinction a couple of days ago. And I was just bragging in the last video about how cool Extinction is and nobody bothers us and I don't see anybody. As you can see, there's me and one other person online right now. Usually there's not more than 6 or 7 people. And I've not seen anybody. I've seen a couple bases that are like, kind of bases. There's really nothing in them. They're just kind of small little shacks. And these taming boxes and stuff. So, like you can see, like they were over here messing with us. And the reason he found, I think the only reason he found our base is because our turret killed him, honestly. Because our base, once I get up here, is where that red glow and that second green light is. Okay, you can see a little bit of the metal from here. But our base is back there. It's a 4-story. I think it's 4 wide, 3 long, 4 wide, 3 long, 4-story base with 2 different levels. And nobody's found it. There's been, I had a guy, I saw him riding, which I'm assuming is the guy that raided us. I'm going to stay up here for now. He rode from the green light over there by that waterfall, which there's more raptors over there, and rode right through there and kept on going and never even came this way. But for whatever reason, they were over here flying around today. And like I said, they flew off and they went that way. Oh, there's something in the sky up there. And I'm thinking that they have a base. It has to be a sky base because I've literally went all over the sanctuary in that direction. I haven't got to go that far this way because it's pretty much nothing over there. So I'm guessing they have a sky base somewhere. It looks like there's something right there. I have to get another tame to get up, a flying tame, to be able to get up there. And, what is that noise? Okay, it's just a thing. To check it out. I'm assuming that they have a sky base. I don't know. That's the first time I've ever seen meteors fall. That explains what that noise is. What are they hitting? It doesn't even look like they're hitting anything. Cool enough. But I'm going to have to go up there and look. I'm going to have to get a flying tame and go look because in the last video and in the video I posted today as well, I showed you guys, we're moving up to that platform up there with the like see-through patio. That's the pool, and we've got otters and a couple of our smaller tames up there. Nothing that would have helped out on the raid, but we took all that stuff up there and we started the base. I mean, we've got the foundations done and we've got some of the walls and the door up. So I mean, it was there. Well, I was going to finish it tonight before I lost my tame, because now I have no way to get up there. I could grapple it, sure, but I don't have a smithy. I don't have any metal. As you can see on my hotbar, I don't have anything equipped. I don't have anything here. I managed to, let me see if that raptor is gone. Oh, cool, there's a Titan boat. Not one time, the whole time I have been at this base, have I seen a snake. A couple raptors, never a snake. Let me try to get down here to the base. I'll show you guys. Yeah, there goes that raptor. Good. As long as this Titan boat it doesn't get me. I didn't have anything on my body. I know I just died and spawned in. There's nothing on either one of these tabs. So here's the base. The door was not open. They came in right here through the side. And, oh man, I'm going to get eaten. Oh, I missed. Oh no. Just not having any luck today. This has turned into a crappy day of life. Let's see. Anyways, they blew in through the side here, which sucked. Because, I mean, it just sucked. So, when he did, I don't know. I don't know how he got up here. The fabricator, the generator. I think that was it. I think that was all that was up top of here on this next level. Which I demoed the ladder because I put 2 storage boxes up there. Got a little bit of our stuff, or what's left, anyways, up there. He somehow got up there because the other guy kept running out and he was killed by the turret. And then they finally demoed the Jenny. And then I guess if I can get out of here, I'll show you. I came in and I tried our last chest that was right here, our last storage box, had like electronics. What the cement paste wasn't in the fabricator and smithy, gunpowder, like anything you would craft in a mortar pestle or anything you would need to craft in a smithy or a fabricator was in the box right here. So they blew this wall, so I had this little access point. So I slipped down the side of here and got it, but he saw me, fight me, and then looted me. So there was a couple of blueprints that weren't really worth anything here. They got all that, and then they started popping. And they popped on everything. All the building material and everything through here, which really sucked. So you see where they blew in. And then, like I said, the Jenny was right there. Our beds was, we had a little loft right here with beds and stuff. Up there, and the fabricator was putting up this. All that is gone. I luckily found the obsidian and stuff. So I put a ladder up, got up there, and I got 2 storage boxes there. Well, yeah, go away. The problem with that is, see, they could not get in there. I had looted their bodies because they were trying to blow this door. Me and my brother were in here, but where the boxes were so crammed, I came out and the guy was literally right there. And I shot him a couple times. And my brother had a pike. I had a crossbow that I'd looted from him. I came out, I was battling him, and he hit me with something. And so I tried to back up to get in the door and shut it so that we could get a second and then try to maybe get some of that stuff and run. And my brother was blocking the entrance. So I couldn't get back in. So he killed me. My brother's standing here, didn't think to shut the door, thought he could kill him, and he died. And that's how they got into our room here. So like I said, I slipped around the back. You got access, but I was unable to secure anything. Luckily, there's enough of the base left that I should get a good bit of cement paste and metal back, and I should be able to continue building on our other base. Which you can see there's a hole in the roof up there. That's how you got to the turret. So I'm assuming that's how they got to my generator and my fabricator. So I come back, because I had like a 5-minute respawn time where I've been killed. This snake is going to absolutely aggravate me. I come back. Let me get out this way. I'm going to outrun that snake. I know I can. After my 5 minutes, I spawned in over there where I'd been spawning. And I run down here. And I was standing here. I just got to stay away from that snake. And I was messaging on the global chat. And just to let them know that I was going to find their base and get my stuff back when I found it. Because I know they're close, because they were coming on foot. They started running on foot. Because the guy had an RG right here, and then he took it back, and then the next time I saw him, he was on foot. So I was standing there, and as I'm messaging, I see a guy come down from over top of here, land, and run right past me. And he was naked. And I just looted a guy's body right beside him. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was the same guy. So I punched him. Just one time. I just ran and punched as hard as as fast as I could. And I guess that was enough. And I knocked him out. He went down, was unconscious. I looted him. The idiot had all our cement paste, oil, and most of the crystal on him. The only thing we ended up not getting back off of when I knocked him out was my electronics and my silica pearls and my metal ingot. So I was like, oh, that's a win in my book. So I just wanted to get away from that Titan bow. I grabbed all that, and I was like, the obsidian's up top, and then I forgot, oh my gosh, I just built a ladder to get to the obsidian, but it's in a box. Well, they climbed up the ladder and broke the box and got the obsidian, which we went to Ragnarok to get obsidian because we couldn't find it here. It's not hard to get it. It just takes forever when you have to go to Ragnarok and then build a boat and a pickaxe and go and mine obsidian for an hour and then sail to a terminal and jump back to here and then unload it. It's a pain, but it's going to be done this weekend because we're going to absolutely load our base up there in the sky with turrets after we get a flying team and I go survey the area again. Because I looked all day today and I did not find any other bases. I found a couple ground bases, but they're all way, way, way down that way. Nothing around us. Nothing from 20 longitude and between 40 and 60 latitude. From 20 to 50, I have not seen any bases. From 50 to 70, I've only seen 3 little bases. And one of them was pretty much demoed already. There's a little platform over there, but it's not by the people that raided us. So I'm running, because I just stole all that. I just looted that guy after I knocked him out. And I found his teammate's body, which we killed him like 3 or 4 times, laying right here. And he was facing the base. So he had to have been running and died. I don't think he'd have been running this way. I think he was running towards the base and died. So then I thought, well, maybe they're over here and they're coming from this direction because they flew in that direction. The guy jumped down over there. This guy's body's over here. They have to be somewhere in that direction. And I have scoured this map for an hour and a half looking and have not found their base. So I loot him. He didn't have much on him, just some skins and some basic stuff. I think he had a pike. So I come running, and I literally just took off sprinting. And I was so excited that I at least got our cement paste back, which isn't really hard to get on Extinction, but it's a win in my book. And then I see on my tribe log, your box has been destroyed. And I said, no, they got the obsidian. So I was like, okay, I have to find somewhere to dump the gear that I have, and it has to be hidden well enough that nobody else will find it until I can get back on here and get a base thrown together and get a flying team and get up there to my base. That's a nice number. So I'm freaking out, and I'm running, and I'm dehydrated, and I'm hungry, and I'm out of stamina. I'm trying to find it because I couldn't just run to it if I wanted to. I have to probably keep pulling my map out, trying to check. I guess I went this way. I think I was up top of there. I definitely was up top of there. I'm running, and I ran into some raptors, and I said, no, I can't die. I can't lose my cement paste. I just lost basically everything in my base. I lost all my gas. I lost my turrets. Or my turret. I didn't lose all my turrets because I only had one. And I just took off running. And like I said, luckily, knocked that guy out and found some cement paste. Somewhere over here, which I probably won't find, I knocked out that guy and got the cement paste and jumped in one of these trees, and I just threw together some storage boxes real quick and unloaded my inventory, and I went back to see if they got that obsidian, and they did, but they were long gone. And then like 10 minutes later, maybe 15, they got offline, and I have been searching ever since for their base and have not found it. Is it in here? Yeah, okay, I did find it by luck. Way back here, I've got this box. Nothing. This isn't even this is just what I looted off of them. I mean, a little bit of armor, broken stuff. I didn't get a chest piece. I got the hatchet, some skins. My brother's big on the skins, so I kept some of them. Got just barely any hide and oil back. Another pickaxe, pike, bunch of fiber, and a spyglass, and a canteen. Then I had these, which you see I got my cement paste and some oil. No, I passed out. Sam McKenzie, I see your comment. I've been stressful day today. Stressful last hour, let's say that. But other than that, I've been good. We've been taming RGs, exploring extinction, having a good time. There's the cement paste. I got that crossbow. They had a ramshackle crossbow, but I lost it. One of my bodies. I died somewhere. More parachutes, another pickaxe. That one's got all my oil. There's the rest of my cementing paste. That's the snail paste. Some more skins. Whatever I had on me, I just dumped in these boxes and then ran back to my base. These are beautiful metal nodes, by the way. The older they are, the more they produce. And I'm going to mine them before I get out of here and get all my stuff. But I found this. I didn't see this little doorway, which kind of made me nervous after I found it. But I found it because I was running from hyenas. And I was out here, and I just took off running. And there was like an opening somewhere, and I just dove through it. And right here, I dove through here, and I saw the metal node. And I was like, yes, I'll jump over this. They will not be able to get me. Here's what sucks. You can mesh right here. But you can't build a box. Am I in it? Kind of. This is the only place that would let me build the tall box. The little boxes, that's the only place I could put them, because you can mesh right here, too. And I'm hoping, I mean, the only way you're going to find these boxes on me, can you crawl through there? If you crawl through that hole, I guess, I did not see. If you come through here and happen to look to the left, they blend in pretty well. That's the good thing about wood on this part of extinction, is wood stuff blends in excellent. If somebody comes for these metal nodes, but if they're coming in, I'm assuming they're coming in from the actual opening, which is here. Which, I mean, you're going to run all the way back here for metal node. Better chances. I've no food or water, and I'm just going to. I'm not going to stay on much longer, so I'm not really worried about it. I just wanted to show off the stress. The stress. We were having a good time. Like I said, we got my brother and RG. We were flying around. We got the other video you can see. We got the fence up. We got stuff going at the upper base. Really excited about it. And then just out of nowhere, yeah, I think that'll be all right. If somebody finds it, like I said, it's just, I mean, I really hate to lose the cementing paste and stuff, but it'll suck. But, I mean, that's all it is, cementing paste. Lots of metal around here. That's what I like about this map. Metal is going to be super easy to get back, and since I have the cementing paste, if I can get a forge and a smithy set up, I can finish my base. The only problem is I can't get to my base. So I don't know what we're going to do. Tomorrow's Friday, so we luckily have all weekend. Sucks because I really don't want to spend another full weekend on here. Last weekend they had the big 10 times charity event going on where everything was like 10 times the speed, 10 times taming, 10 times XP, I guess, 10 times materials, blase. We built an awesome base. We were so proud of it. We got a lot of tames. We were excited. And somebody showed up from Extinction with a gas bag and knocked them all in the lava. And we spent all weekend on it. We took a break, watched the UFC pay-per-view. But other than that, it was all night Friday night, all day Saturday. Watched the pay-per-view, stayed up all night Saturday night. Played most of the day Sunday. Got off Sunday afternoon, and as we were getting off, somebody showed up at the base, and I was like, whoa, let me see what happens here. And sure enough, we weren't even raided. The guy just demoed our base and then popcorned our stuff and left. So, and then in the process of rebuilding, we had a houseboat that we were pretty much living on, and we're trying to get the base kind of built back up so we can throw our stuff in there. Somebody came and robbed us on the boat. And they didn't even take anything. I think they took some gas and a couple electronics. And I was like, all right, whatever, no big deal. We get the base built. We get off. Not on the next day. It had been demoed again. So we moved. We did the big alliance with the tribes. Got off and got back on. And both of our tribe alliance members and our tribe had been completely wiped. And when I say completely wiped, I mean completely wiped. There was nothing left. All the tames were dead. All the bases were destroyed. All the loot was gone. And it's just these dickheads, for lack of a better word, I'm going to call them dickheads, that get on here and are just bored. And they're like, I'm just going to go raid this base because it looks fun. And they come raid us. And we're naked. We don't even have armor on. We don't have any kits. They come and raid us. They blow through our base. They take the little bit of material we have, and then they leave. But what pisses me off is they literally camped right here in my base and then killed me until all my bags disappeared. Which, like, I lost some stone and flint, and which makes spark powder. A lot of charcoal to make the gunpowder with, and then all the material, which was like wood and thatch and stuff. And if they would have just, broken the boxes and taken the loot and left, I wouldn't have been as upset. But what really gets me is when somebody comes in here and they blow up. They didn't foundation wipe us though, so that's a plus. So I am going to get to salvage this, which is a plus, because this is, I think the only reason they didn't foundation wipe us was because it's metal. But what pisses me off is when people come in here and then they break into your stuff and they break it all, and then they go through it all and they take all the good stuff and leave, and then they start popcorning, and then all the crappy stuff they just leave in the bags, and then they stand here and wait on you, and they're like, okay, I'm going to wait right here. He's going to come in to get his stuff and check a bag, and boom, he's dead. And then they just keep killing me for no reason. There's no reason to even be in my base anymore. You've already got my loot. You've already blown through here. You killed my 2 RGs. The turret is down. Everything is pretty much shut down. The base is ruined. The location is compromised. You got the loot. Go away. And instead, they camped the base until the bags disappeared. So they camped in my base for 30 minutes. I'm assuming the bags are same as people. Camped it for 30 minutes and then just disappeared. But, like I said, the idiot, I didn't know they left a little slime like that. That's pretty cool. Their poop is the same as cementing paste, so we picked a bunch of wild ones and dropped them off up there because we didn't have veggie cake. So there's like 5 wild snails up there in our base. The idiot came from up here and jumped down. I'll reenact it since that snake's gone. I'm standing there looking at, I'm typing in the message board, like I had this open, and I was like, ha, right there it is, haha, don't worry, I'll get it all back. And you can see I left the K off of back, and I was going to say when you all get off, because as you can see, it's me and one person. I'm usually the only one on late at night. And the idiot, I'm going to probably die, but the idiot jumps down, lands, looks at his, runs up here and stops like he's looking at the chat, And as he goes to step towards the door, I decked him, and he dropped right here. And I just grabbed everything off of him and took off. I was like, screw this. Whatever he's got, he was naked too. I can't believe he had so much stuff on him. I think they were unloading on their pterodactyl or something. Or their pterodon, I'm sorry. Because that's what they had, was 2 pterodons and an RG. And yeah, he's an idiot. He had all the cementing paste on him. All that cement, everything that I have in those boxes, I basically got off of that one guy. And like I said, I just boom and took him out, and yeah, got all that stuff off of him. Didn't even think to look around. I guess he just figured out they're done spawning in, but it was because I had a 5-minute respawn time. This turtle's so slow. You can ride on these, but I mean, you can't control where they go. I wanted to get up here and look because I don't think it's that way, because I flew around and the server owner's base is somewhere that way, but he jumped servers. So I don't think it's that way. I think their base is somewhere over in here, but I mean, you can only go so far. The map, the sanctuary building's in, and you can see this dips down and goes to nothing and goes nowhere. So I'm thinking they're back in here, because I haven't explored back in here on the birds. This is Highs, and that was not their name. Their name was Gummy, and the other one has a name that I will not repeat on my channel, because one, it is an offensive language name, but the other one was Gummy. I'll let you know that. And I know Gummy's PlayStation name was Why You Mad Bro, with some numbers after it. And I was so mad when I saw that, because that was like trolling on top of trolling. And the Gummy guy wasn't even there. Like, when the guy was picking us and messing with us, I was like, this guy's just bored, whatever. You know, I like picking, me and my brother pick each other and do it all the time. So I was like, whatever. I'm not too mad about it. But then that Gummy guy showed up with C4 and they started blowing in. I was like, no, this ain't gonna happen. We can't lose everything. And like I said, I'll try to get some stuff out they found me. Let me get some beef. Always hands. But for whatever reason, as I was building the bed up on top of that platform, I didn't put a bed. Or as I was building the base, I'm sorry, not the bed. As I was building the base on top of the skyscraper way up there, I forgot to put a bed or a sleeping bag. So I could not get to my base, and I have tames up there. We lost the RGs, which really sucks, but let's go to Snow East, because that's right by a tribute. I want to see if the Manacamars are out. I'll show you guys. Cool. Really sucks we lost those RGs. That's our only way to that base. I even told my brother, I said, if we lose these RGs, we don't have flying tames, this base is going to be ruined. Like, right there, perfect. I told you, as soon as you spawn in up here, Manacamar. That one's just hovering. You gotta watch, the dire wolves are freaking everywhere. Yeah, that is a mana. That is what everybody has been wrecking people with. If you play on a basic server, there's another one right there. They're everywhere. I mean, they are literally everywhere. They're the dodos of extinction in the snow, only they are very OP. And OP is overpowered if you don't know. They are bad to the bone. There's a woolly mammoth fighting something. Hopefully the dire wolf goes over there. Try to get up here and show you a Manacamar up close. It's fighting a mammoth. There's a woolly rhino fighting. The dire wolf's heavy. Where's the... Oh, it's over top. Yeah, there's the Manacamar. You can see it's like a weird looking. I don't know how it is. They fly, they can do some kind of like teleport jump type thing. They have a freeze beam. Let's go to the south. I don't even know if I've ever been to the snow south. But the manas are just ridiculous. And if you are, look, right there, perfect snow owl. That's the next thing I'm getting, a snow owl and a Manacamar. Those are the two things that I came here for purposely, to get extinction. The RG was a bonus. The RG was awesome to have. I was so excited that we got Argentavis. They take a while to tame, and it sucks to lose them. But I don't think I won't go get some more because that's that penguin. But I don't think that's a penguin. I think that's I've never. What the heck? I thought I found. I've never seen an ichthyosaurus or a penguin, kangaroo or caribou or something like that. I've never seen one on here, so I don't know what they exactly look like. Just hang around. Those snow owls are pretty cool. They've got a freeze rate. I don't think those are penguins. I think those are something else. The penguins, if you can tame them, give off warmth, so you can carry them around instead of having to wear fur on the cold areas, I guess, in the snow biome. I'm gonna die. It doesn't matter. My bones are breaking. I don't know why I'm still swimming. Yeah, it's been a stressful day on Ark today. Like I said, I know I'm going to be the only one on pretty much majority of the night. I'll show you what I'm going to tame. The snow owl you saw, the Managamar you saw, the Argentavises we had, the sunken forest. I'd like to build there, but I saw people were talking about living there earlier, and I can't find the terminals. I cannot find terminals anywhere but in the sanctuary and in the snow, and I don't want to live in either one anymore. Here's the desert biome. Oh, let's see if I can find one quick. I didn't get that lucky. There's one of them birds again. What are these things? A Hesperornis. I have not seen those before. That is a first. That's why I didn't know what it was in the snow. I have to figure out what that thing is. It just looks like a duck. There's a horse over here, an equus, or an equus, or however you say it. Level 15, that'd be easy to tame. Their stamina is unreal. They can pretty much run forever. Oh, I think, if I'm not stuck. I thought I saw one up here. What is that? I don't know what that is. It looks like it's dead. Is that a Carno? It's an Allosaur. What do you got in your inventory, Allosaur? What is that? I want to die. It doesn't matter, but I'm going to take that anyway. Get some arrows. Some berries, keep me alive a little bit longer. Grab that spear. I don't know what I was doing there. Didn't even. Bet you there's Kentosaurus that's killed it. That sucks because that would be really good because that would give me a lot of hide that I need. That would give me some meat. And I don't know what it is. I'll punch it, but I mean I can't carry anything. And this Allosaur brain, it says it's a trophy. Those thorny dragons are sweet too. I'd like to get one of those, but the problem is, where we're building a sky base, we can't take anything up there unless we either build an elevator platform, which is going to give away our location, or we build. Oh, what is this? Oh, another taming box, I think. I'm assuming this is a taming box. How do you get out of it? Are they locked? People lock these, and that's just because you're going to use all this material to tame 1 or 2 dinosaurs and then just leave it here so it's in the way. Nobody else can build. Nobody can use it. You lock the doors, you're a douchebag. There's one that's about where we tame Archies at that you can use that nobody locked it because they're not douchebags. I want to find the Volanosaur because they're like basically turrets. I mean, they're pretty much turrets. They shoot spikes out of their face. I want to find one. That's the other thing about extinction that I want. A Volanosaur, a Managamar, and a Snow Owl. Those are the 3 things. The Argies are just bonuses, and anything else I tame on top of that is just a bonus. Because we've tamed a lot on Ragnarok. But every time we'll get like 5 or 6 tames, and then we'll get wiped. And then we'll go with like 5 or 6 different dinosaurs and then you're wiped. Then another owl. Is this water? No way. You can drink out of this. You can't drink off the water on some of the buildings. That's actual water that's like ankle deep. But you can drink out of wet sand. These moths I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name, but it starts with an L. It's like L-Y something. If we get close enough, I'll tell you. Lamantria. Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was. Lamantria. They do this like... I don't want to hit it. See that cloud they just put out? My stamina is rapidly draining. Those are very good base defenders because it's 7 seconds. I have decently high stamina. I'm running, so it's still draining, obviously. But, I mean, you might as well say half your stamina, and I think my stamina's at like 250. So 125 stamina with 1, and I don't know what level that was, but... I mean, you got to think, you get 4 or 5 of them. Somebody raids your base. Whoa, what is going on? How's my screen flashing? Weird. You get 4 or 5 of those. Weird Ark moment. They all spray like that. Whatever it is, raiding your base or whatever dinos are around, they're going down. No stamina. They're not moving. Okay, I guess we're back up top of here. Which, supposedly there's a... Where am I at? There's supposedly a terminal in this area, which I don't know. Those obelisks are useless. There's nothing with them anymore. Not on extinction anyway. I wonder how deep this water is. Ooh, there's something down there in the water swimming. I want to find a Velonosaur. I just want to show off a Velonosaur real quick. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if you play Ark, you've either seen or heard of it. It won't go. This is suffocate, I guarantee you. Oh, it's not a suffocate. Campfire road. Oh, it's going to stay. Come on, Stego. Bail me out. Oh, I got it. Caparosuchus. Caparosuchus. Yeah, I don't care. It's a crocodile. Oh, I should have went and did it for spawn. Maybe I'd have found the Velonosaur. I usually see them all over the place. The first time I've ever been to the desert and not seen a bunch of them. I don't know where to look either. Is the thing. They're usually just roaming around. They are cool looking. They're bigger. I know they're bigger than raptors. Not like super big, but I mean they are bigger than a raptor, and they've got like a really weird looking head. They kind of glow, kinda, not necessarily. There's a kangaroo, Brontosaurus. Dang, they're pretty cool looking. What is that? Is that a big fish? If that's a fish, that fish is huge. Oh, that scorpion thinks it's going to get me. That's cute. We'll check out. Oh, maybe the scorpion is going to get me because I'm done. Oh, how'd I kill myself? Really? Let's go. Let's snow. Desert south, desert east. I guess let's go north. I mean, they're all basically right on top of each other. Yep. There's another body of mine, so there's definitely no Velonosaurs around here. Indeed. Marching around. These things are weird. I don't know what they're for. They're ugly. They're basically camels. I'm assuming. I don't know how I'm not finding a Velonosaur. Look at all these things. All these useless dinos. None of the cool ones. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's daylight. I've seen them in the dark, but I've not been to the desert a whole lot. Oh, there's a, I'm about to look and check it, but there's a, what is this over here? Thorny dragon? There is a, I guess an armor set you want to call it, a clothing set more or less. It's kind of like thatch clothes, or fiber clothes, whatever, like the original crappy stuff is. Oh, I lost all the stuff that Allosaur gave me too. That kind of sucks. I had a bunch of arrows. Maybe I could have killed something. Anyways, that is meant for desert wear. It is desert clothing. It keeps you from overheating. As you can see, in this desert, I'm not overheating. My brother just doesn't want to live in the desert because he thinks that the animals are vicious. Which it would be hard to live here in the desert. but the temperature, 70 degrees. It's 100 inside the sanctuary. I think the desert would be okay. Resources are limited with wood and thatch, unless these cactuses give wood and thatch, which probably do. Oh, what the hell? I think we'd be okay. No, I cannot believe I cannot find a Velociraptor. I don't know. The goal is to have an outpost in each biome. That way, whatever we want to tame, we can tame, and we can have it at a base at least. The main base, like I said, where it's going to be in the sky, we're only going to be able to have things that whatever we have as a flying tame can lift. So it's not looking good because we lost our flying tames. I know the Argentavises can pick up raptors. I'm hoping they can pick up Velociraptors, which would make it perfect. I want to get over there because maybe we could build inside that and put an outpost inside that. Maybe there's bases already over there. The possibilities are endless. I did see the first time I came to the desert biome, just kind of looking around just to get a little bit of the map unlocked and explore. I saw the desert titan. And it was over there walking around on that big, it's a metal thing, but it's gray in the screen. What's that noise? Something coming? Oh, there's a Velociraptor. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Glad I turned around now. This is the Velociraptor. As you can see, it is weird looking. It's got the spike tail, it'll do a whip. Well, I'm going to die of a scorpion, so I might as well aggravate it, and I'll show you what it does. Oh, dang, I didn't get to show it. I didn't think it could shoot that quick. I thought the scorpion was going to get me. Basically, its face, like it fans out like a flower or something. And it just shoots out, and it's got this big fan that goes around its face, and then it shoots spikes out of it like a turret. And I'm talking like fast, like ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. And you can shoot as long as you have stamina, unlimited ammo. Once you run out of stamina, you have to stop, rebuild stamina, and you can start shooting again. But they are called the turret dinosaurs because basically, you tame a couple of them. You can shoot them while you're riding, or you can put them on whatever. But basically, you tame a couple of them and load their inventory down with rocks so they can't move, and weight them down and put them around your base. And put them on aggressive or neutral or whatever your preferences are. And when somebody comes in, they might not be able to run, but they'll shoot them. If you put them on where you let them run, they'll do kind of like a tail whip like these things do. And they do like a tail whip, but they throw some spikes out like a porcupine would. Come on, punk. I ain't scared of you. Oh, okay. I want to see what this egg is. Let me go. Changed my mind. Let me go. Oh, he's wearing that. I'm dead. Dead. I want the egg. Oh, it's not an egg. It's a bug. Water bug, probably. Drink. I got broken bones. I cannot run it. Leave me alone. I'm sorry. I didn't even punch you. Aha, stupid teammate. I meant to live stream earlier. We went and fought a bunch of corrupt. And that's why we were in the wasteland area. Let's go to the sunken forest. The map, it doesn't matter. When I get on tomorrow, the map will be back to freaking blank and won't be able to find anything. Down there around that 80 mark, that's where we overheated and died. But we went and fought because we are the corrupt hunters. We went and fought a bunch of corrupt today to try to level up. And we did fight a lot. We used a lot of arrows, broke our crossbows, lost some armor. And then we overheated and died and about lost the Argentavises. We got the Argentavises back just to have some douchebags kill them and raid our base. This is the sunken forest. This is a very cool biome. You don't have to worry about overheating. You don't have to worry about freezing. You don't have to worry about piranhas, I don't think. I think it's just a saber-tooth salmon. The only thing that sucks is you're basically in a big hole and you kind of can't really move around a lot. I could not find the terminal. We were going to build here, but I could not find the terminal to save my life. There are the giant redwoods here, so you can get the pine sap or the tree sap or whatever it's called. There's a lot of these little like water caves. The sunken forest is basically the only place that I think you would be beneficial to have a raft on extinction. Everywhere else, there's not a lot of water, or there is water, but there's not lakes like this. I'm gonna have to die because I want to try to find a gotcha. Because they're pretty cool looking too. There's some kind of poop down here. I know, but there is no. Where did this come from? Does it say? Oh, a beaver. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So there's a little otter if you see it swimming there. Like where we're at, I like it. Don't get me wrong. My brother really likes it in the sunken forest. There's a beaver over there. There are a lot of resources in the sunken forest. However, the resources are. There's another otter. There's a lot of otters in the down here in this area. Big beavers. These beaver dams is where I've been getting my cement paste, which I'm not going to rob him because he'll attack me, and I want to find a gotcha. There are a lot of resources in the sunken forest. There's metal, rocks, stone. Flint, wood and thatch, obviously, fiber, of course. You have delos, parasaurs, iguanodons. You see the beavers, otters, fish. The beavers usually have the silica pearls and the cement paste, rare flowers and rare mushrooms. Plenty of water. Temperature's good. I think it's like 70 or 80. Yeah, 73. Not really very many aggressive dinosaurs, I have to say. Look at these big freaking salmon. I have seen raptors. I think I saw some carnos. What else? I think that's it. I think that's really the only aggressive dinos I've seen. I'm trying to find a gotcha, though. The gotchas are like these big, weird-looking sloths. What's chasing that? Looks like a delo. Oh, it's a raptor. Yeah, there are raptors. Okay, so as I'm saying, there's not much dangerous stuff. But it's like, this place is so weird. Like, you can see, if you want to build a base, where are you going to build? Out here in the open? I don't think so. Unless you have a mega tribe, like we're a two-man tribe. We can't get on here and build massive bases surrounded with turrets and dinosaurs. It'd take us a month. That's why we got the sky base. And I can't find a terminal, so I can't transfer all my stuff. And it's a pretty good little distance away. I'm not going to go that way. It's the end of the map. I'm going to die that raptor here in a second. It's a good bit away from where my actual base is anyway. So, like, getting stuff here would suck. The only thing you're losing that you don't get here, that you do get in the sanctuary, is lower level easy tames, obviously. Was the thing scared? Most trouble. Kill me. I really look you don't get the easy tames, and you don't get the electronics, oil, and crystal that you do. There is crystal there, don't get me wrong, but you get, like, I get a lot of crystal and electronics and oil from the city, from the lampposts and those defensive robots, because they suck and I kill them every time I see them. But there's metal here, which is a plus. Lots of water. If you're going to build, honestly, if you were just starting out and you have primitive stuff and you're going to build, you're just wanting to throw together a base and get kind of set up and get established and then maybe go out and build later, this would be the place to come to. It's open. It's not very much crazy dinos. If you go up that way, there are raptors. I know for sure where the sun is. If you got enough stamina, you can pretty much outrun raptors. They get bored. There's a carno over there. The thing with the aggressive dinosaurs, like these beavers will mess them up. So if you see a beaver or something, or you see like a parasaur, all you gotta do is, if it's chasing you, just run to it and circle around it one time, and they'll get distracted and start fighting the parasaur. And then you can get your escape if you don't have a weapon. But if you have primitive stuff and you're just kind of getting started on extinction, and you don't want to go to the city, which, like in the sanctuary, I mean, which is the city basically. This is a pretty good place. Oh, there's a raptor right there. I don't know why it like came up to me and then walked away. Where'd it go? I'm trying to find a gotcha. These gotchas are sweet. Oh, it's because we're in the water. It's dumb. Raptors are stupid. Gotchas are cool looking. That's right. That's the goal of the video now, is to find a gotcha, because I just wanted to show the base. Get away! Show you how easy this is. Oh, there's another one. This might not be easy as I thought. I thought that they took fall damage. I was on the RG earlier and I picked one up and went straight up in the air. Dropped it. It took no damage. But when I went straight up in the air and I went to drop it, it somehow snagged me off the saddle of my RG and pinned me. Protect me, Beaver. It somehow pinned me, like in the air, and then I couldn't move and I didn't know what to do, and my RG kind of bailed on me, and me and the raptor just kind of fell, like from a distance. I mean, a distance we fell. Look at that, cement paste, pearls. That must have a lot of wood in it. If you open the inventory on the beaver dams and they're close by, they are coming for you. If you steal from the beaver dams, all the beavers will come for you. But yeah, the raptor pulled me off my saddle. We fell. I died. The raptor just got up and ran away. My RG was just floating way up in the sky. I was so nervous I wasn't going to be able to get it back. Where are we going? Still heading to that same direction toward the back of the map. I don't know why stuff is like not wanting to spawn, but like when this one's all wood too. When we got on here earlier and came here, those gotchas were absolutely everywhere. And I don't know if you've seen one. There's the beaver. You know what I got. Sorry, Mr. Beaver. If you've never seen one, they're pretty cool. I'm hoping to find one. We're almost in an hour. I planned on getting on here for like 15 minutes, maybe 20 at the most if I started talking. And just let's go to the east. That's a pretty good ways off. Just kind of show what happened during the raid, I guess. And explain the struggle I'm having now, the stress that they've caused. That's the way I haven't been, but that's where I'm wanting to go, so I guess I'll go this way. But I've just kind of been playing around. This is what happens every time we get on. That's why the turrets didn't get built, and we got raided. I think it's because we get on here and we had Arch and Tavises, and we were so excited. We were like, we're going to go fly around and we're going to explore the map. We're going to get to the other biomes and try to find other base locations. Even though we had a base that wasn't even completed. We have two bases that weren't completed. Now we have one that's pretty much destroyed and can't really be used, and one that we can't even access. The gotchas are in the dark areas, though. I can't remember where I spawned when I saw them last time. What the hell is that? Oh, there's a little monkey. You can tame those, just kind of like you do otters and, well, not really like otters, like how you do lythosaurs. You just walk up and feed them berries, and they will tame. There's a theory. I wonder, on one, is that an Avi? Yeah. Oh, there's a gotcha. I did not think they would be up here. I've never seen them up here. They are the coolest looking things. Look at that. Look how cool the thing is. It just sits there, hangs out. Look at that. Oh, really? Yeah. I don't know if these gotchas are vicious or not. They're just cool looking. They poop crystal too. So like if you can tame one, you just have it wander around and just poop crystal. Big freaking. You still chasing me? Go away. I want to check out this theory. One map I was on, they were like barely bigger than me, and in one map they were massive. This one's pretty good size. They're not as big as I've seen them. Like I've seen them like close to an allosaur size. Carno, bigger than Carno's easily. This one's probably a little smaller than Carno. There you go. This one's not. Oh, this one's mad. I'm sorry, Mr. Theory. I don't know. I'd like to get some Theories too, as you can see. I was a little damaged from those bees, but it pretty much wrecked me in one shot. I don't know about the gotchas. I don't know what it takes to tame them. I haven't really looked into it, but they are cool looking. The gas bags, which I could show you if I still had my... I should have recorded earlier while we were out killing Corrupt, but I didn't think about it. The gas bags, there are a ton of them in the hazardous area. The problem with gas bags is that if you look on the Dodo decks, a level 10, which is like pretty much hard to find as it is because it's such a low level, take like 4.5 hours to tame with berries. We found one that was like a level 150 earlier, and I was like, there's no way. It took like 12 hours. I was like, yeah, we're not going to bother with it. Even with kibble, it takes like 4 or 5 hours that high of a level. These Theories are cool looking. Oh, look, I aggroed that one too. But they get, like, I've seen on other servers and stuff, I've seen them like twice that size. And they're like massive. I'm going to get one because you can ride them. They're basically like freaking better versions of terror birds. I don't even know what you would say. I mean, the terror birds are cool. I've had terror birds. I haven't seen, whoa, that was fast. I haven't seen many terror birds. There's another gotcha. Look at that. Look how awesome. Oh, so cute. Theory's still coming. I want to see if they're aggressive. Oh, this one's only a level 20. Are you aggressive? They're not even aggressive. Look at it. It just runs away. I don't know what that cloud is. Oh, look. There's one. Contains miscellaneous items. Apprentice gotcha crystal. Oh, you can open them. Oh, wow. Flak Journeyman boots. Huh. 415 durability and 223 armor. Off of some poop. I'm not going to keep them because I don't have a base here. I did not know that. That changes things quite a lot. We may be putting a base here sooner than I thought because, yeah, I could use some of this gear. I could definitely use some of this gear. If we can find a terminal here, I'm definitely going to put a base here because we could just hop back and forth between the sanctuary and here. And then I could get things like these journeyman boots. Oh, you can't see my feet. These journeyman boots I've got on. And I did not know they dropped stuff like that. And we can get Theories and crap like that. I have to find a terminal though. I've looked through all these spawns. I literally have only found in the sanctuary. I found tons of them. I found them in the hazardous areas, the harsh condition areas, I guess. And I found them in the snow. I have not found them. You could spawn on one in the snow. You spawn at like Snow East, and you're right beside one. I've checked everywhere in the desert. I pulled it up on the Ark Gamepedia and pulled up the locations and could not find them. And same thing with here. I pulled it up. There's like 3 of them, 2 or 3 of them here. Not found one of them. Which this isn't really a biome. This is the Sunken Forest. If you look at this from the city, you can't even see a biome around. Oh, it walked into a tree. Poop again. I want to see what else you have. This one's a level 90. I might pull out the Dodo decks while I wait on this thing to poop and see. Those blue crystals, I've been getting green fragmented gems from. And if anybody watches this video knows what that's for, let me know, because I cannot figure it out. Let me find my phone. I'll look up. Well, I was going to look it up. I have no idea where my phone is. That thing just poop. No. Where'd it go? Oh, it blends in so well. Oh, look at that. It's all over. Oh, it did poop. I heard it. That noise. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that one's just a gotcha crystal. Oh, contains miscellaneous items. Raw salt. I need some raw salt. I need the sulfur to go with it, though. Let's see on the Dodo Dex what it takes to tame one of these. And it is 2 times right now. Is it fighting something? I tried to get it to fight me and it wouldn't do it. That's a weird looking attack. Oh, it opens up its hand and uses its claws. Look at that. What pow? What pow? It's fighting a rabbit. Beat its ass, gotcha. If not, I'm gonna... Yeah, I beat it. I was gonna say I was gonna harvest it. It ain't even bloody. I guess that was a rabbit, right? What is that? Oh, it was a D-Lo. Oh, it didn't do that. It took an awful long time to fight that D-Lo. The gotcha eats any type of weapons and armor, and the required quantity scales expectedly based on the resource needed. For example, 1 shotgun is equivalent of 5 bows or 10 slingshots. The required resources to tame a gotcha only slightly increase with higher levels. Resources for a level 150 are only slightly higher than a level 1. Taming effectiveness is still being tested. Have any more details about the gotcha? Share it as a tip. Okay, so it says this is for, I'm going to do a level 90 since that's a level 90 there in front of me. So, okay. Now, but level 90, it says it takes, do you knock it out? Yes, you do have to knock it out. It takes 77 shots with a well, that's what it comes. Okay, a regular bow, it takes 43 shots. It takes 25 with a crossbow. And it takes 18 trinket darts. So, basically, your best bet's crossbow and trinks. If you get the tech structure, and you tame it with the tech structure, it says you get a level taming bonus if you tame a level. Oh, that's a 60. A level 90 of the budget, 133. A level 90 gotcha, which it says the materials are basically the same for 1 through 150. So basically, you're going to need the same amount of stuff. The intervals will just be different. A tech structure, you need a stack of 10, you need 9. So I'm guessing you need 90 tech structures, and it says it takes 2 minute interval. 2 minutes, 14-second intervals. Metal structures, 10 and 10. Stone structures, 10 and 13. Wooden structures, 10 and 17. Metal primitive tools, 10 and 18. Snow owl pellet. It says you need 26. It takes 25 minutes. Basically, berries take like 4 hours. But if you use like wood, you need like 650. Looks like wood. Same thing with stone. Those are 15 minutes. 520 metal, 12 minutes. I mean, yeah, really, you could just make like thatch walls. You need like 260 thatch walls. Or thatch structures. I'm sorry, it doesn't have to be walls. Thatch structures. It takes 6 minutes. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. That's not a whole lot of material. The wood would be easy. I don't know if I can carry 650 wood, though. Maybe. It'd be close. Oh, look. Pooped a couple times. Let's see what else we get. Gotcha. More rock salt. I got a ton of rock salt. These crystals. See, I don't know what this is for. Primitive tools and saddles. It feels noticeably weaker than crystalline formation it used to belong to. I looked it up on Google, and it says that it's used by aberration Ingrams to make some kind of a glow stick or glowlight or something. These things, you got to tame them by giving them beer. And the beer barrel's like 25 Ingram points. And that's like literally the only thing that I've seen beers used for. And I don't know what these things are good for, but I refuse to spend 25 Ingram points to make beer. I know it'll gross, but this one's just going to happen. Let's see if I can good distance away those things. Yeah, see, it throws stuff. I think it throws poop. It does. It throws poop like monkey. Come on, I'll fight you. I don't care. I'm not scared. Wow. Ooh. That looked like a rock. It didn't look like poop. It looks like poop because of the screen. It might be throwing poop. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I thought. I got bored. Ooh, what is that up there? The other thing about this is, like, those airdrops are supposedly hard to get, but they have, like, unbelievable loot in them, supposedly. I don't know. I haven't got one yet. The ones on Ragnarok, they're easy to get, and they had the candy corn one that was dropping, like, prime meat and cake and all kinds of stuff. So I kind of miss Ragnarok a little bit. I like this server a lot better, but I do miss Ragnarok from time to time. Let's see if I can get up here. I cannot get up here. I wanted to see what that was. It looked like those, yeah, that's what I was looking at. They're back here as well. Those orange stones, those were in the volcano on Ragnarok. And I've only seen one wyvern on this extinction map, and it was corrupted. And I'm wondering where the wyverns are. Where are the wyverns? I know where they're at on Ragnarok. That's why I said we're probably going to server hop a little bit. Not for raiding, but for, well, we need obsidian and wyvern eggs. That's all we're really missing from here. But I basically hit all the spawn points. The sanctuary, as you can see, all these are recommended. So we went to Sanctuary West, which is not too far from where we're built. Second Forest, which is where we just were. Desert, which is where the Velonosaurs are. And Snow, which is where you find your Snow Owl and your Managamar. Managamar? Managamar. Let's go with Managamar. I thought it was Magnamar. Magnamar is easier to say and sounds better than Managamar. And it's not even like Gamar, it's like GR. It's like MANGANR or something. Oh, it's something stupid. Look, here are direwolves already, as soon as I spawn in. Music's already playing. I don't even know where they're at. Oh, they're behind me. Eat the cow! Look at that. There's Daedons. Direwolves. That's what sucks about it. We built a base. We were happy. It was fine. Oh, my controller has died. No! I don't know if the other one's charged or not. We were happy with our little base, our little shanty. And, no water and direwolves. But alright, the controllers are dead. I'm ending the broadcast. It's went on long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you've watched, I know I had one viewer because I have one comment. But yep, this is what the stream's gonna be. It's pretty much Ark, because this has all been playing lately. And I've pretty much just been playing Ark. I've got Assassin's Creeds. I've beat like 5 of them. I got like 5 or 6 of them. I play 2K, Fortnite, all that stuff. But I've just been pretty much playing Ark for the last couple of weeks. That's all I've had. And once I get established on Ark, I'll probably go back to those games. But for now, it's Ark. But so long and farewell.